Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Ty coming to you guys with a brand new video here on the channel. If you guys are new around here, please be sure you guys make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications so you guys don't miss daily content here on the channel. Really quickly, I want to say shout out to the people on screen right now. These are our channel members. Thank you guys for being a channel member. If you guys want to shout out in the next video, all you guys gotta do is click that join button right next to the subscribe button, or click that first link in the description down below. Now, in today's Elden Ring glitch / tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys the fastest, the easiest, and really the best way to get the Moonlight sword in Elden Ring. So as you guys see, I'm a lower level. I'm level 22. You know, I have this much of the map figured out, and I have this Moonlight sword. So it's a very easy way to get this sword, and it's great for early game and stuff like that. So for those of you who are newer or just want the sword in general, this is definitely a great tutorial for you guys. Now, this is only my second Elden Ring video, and I have been getting more into Elden Ring, so I apologize if I don't say stuff correctly or if there's some things that I do miss, but I'm going to try to give you guys the full in-depth tutorial. And if you guys don't mind hitting that subscribe button if this helps you guys at all, because I will be uploading more of these in the future. So with all that being said, we're going to jump right on into the video, so let's get into it. So jumping into the first part, you're going to make your way on over to the starting point of the map where it all began in Limgrave. Now from Limgrave, we're going to make our way on over to Stormhill, and from Stormhill, make our way on up north. So you're going to want to fast travel on over to Stormhill. You do need to have the first couple of hidden graces figured out and stuff like that, but make your way on over to Stormhill right here. If you guys don't have it figured out, just go where I'm going on the map and find the graces. So once you guys are here at Stormhill, you're going to want to make your way north. So from here, make your way on north and just keep heading north. Try to dodge these guys. You don't have to fight them at all, and actually this glitch / method has nothing to do with fighting anybody. You don't have to fight anybody, and that's what really does make this this glitch very, very good, especially for those people who are just starting in the game. So you're going to want to follow exactly where I go, heading north to this little bridge over here. I'm not going to speed up the gameplay just because for those of you who may have troubles doing what I'm doing, I want it to be in, you know, real life motion, so that if you guys need any help at all, this video is helpful, as this is for beginners. So I apologize to all those people who, you know, maybe know where to go, but just don't hate on me. I'm just trying to make it easier for the beginners. So go ahead and come off this broken bridge. Make your way on over here. We're going to be heading up on over to the castle. So you're going to be in this little hidden cave system area. Just keep making your way north through here. Follow the trail and keep following the trail. Pretty soon we're going to come up to a grace site, and you guys are going to want to go ahead and collect that. This also will help you discover more of the map as well, but just keep pushing forward past these wolves and everything. And eventually you guys will be getting to the grace site that I am going to be talking about for the first part of the tutorial in itself. So if you keep pushing forward and pushing forward, eventually you will come over to this Lost Grace site over here in Liurnia of the Lakes. I apologize once again if I mess that up, but go ahead and collect this little grace site right here and save it right here, so that you guys just have this for whatever later on in the game, and it just helps to stay at this point in case you do end up dying or anything like that. Now from here, you guys are going to get on top of your little horse looking thing, and you're going to make your way down into this lake. So you're going to need to jump on these little like tombstone looking things. It's a little hard. It's kind of a parkour type thing. I'm not very good at it. I'm going to speed this part up just because it's pretty simple. You may die, but that's why you're getting that grace right there. So you will just respawn right there. So once you guys are here at the lake, you're just going to want to head north again, follow exactly where I'm going, and you guys will get to where you need to get to. I'm going to speed this part up just because visually looking at it, it's a little easier. But if you guys need to pause the video or slow it down at all, feel free to do that. So we're going to make our way on over to this merchant over here. And you guys are going to notice there's going to be another lost grace site over here that you're going to want to go ahead and collect. You guys can stop at this merchant for anything. We're more here for the grace in itself. And then we're going to head to the right. Once again, if you want to stop at the merchant, talk to him for a little bit, you guys can see what he has to offer. But from here, we're just going to make our way to the right. So from this grace, you can go ahead and call up your horse and make your way on over here. Now, just follow where I'm going. We're going west, it looks like. But just go ahead and grab whatever. You're going to keep heading north. So keep heading north until we find this other grace area. There's like a little path and trail that you can follow. Just keep following that little path northwest, and you guys eventually will get there. You're going to want to grab that grace there as well. And once you guys grab this one, we're set to begin with the next step. From here, open up your map and set a marker exactly where I do in the video here. If you guys don't have this area discovered, you guys can set it approximately exactly where I have it. But you're going to make your way on over to this big mountain looking thing. It's going to be a little hard getting up there, but once you guys are up there, it's a lot easier to explain. Just try to follow what I do in the video here. So next, we're going to be looking for the Folly on the Lake lost grace point. So you guys can follow exactly where I go here in the video. We're going to be just looking for, once again, if you want to look it up online, because it is a little hard to explain here, especially if you guys don't have the full map unlocked yet. It's Folly on the Lake. You guys can try to follow where I'm going. I did kind of mess it up in the video as I was looking for it myself here, but as you guys can see, I was trying to get to the converted tower lost grace at first, but I had ended up going to the Folly on the Lake. And once you find the Folly on the Lake lost grace, it makes finding the converted tower lost grace well worth it. So once we find this one and then we find converted tower, which are right next to each other, then we will actually be able to start the process of actually unlocking the sword. But right now, we're just unlocking parts of the map that we are going to need, and they're going to be helpful later on. So if you guys do need to follow me, just go ahead and watch the gameplay right here and try to get in the general location that I am in, and just make your way on to this lake right here, heading north, northeast, and you guys will eventually get there. So following where I go, you guys do eventually get there. And once you guys get there, like I said, well worth it. You guys will end up unlocking more of the map and everything like that. So right here is the Folly on the Lake lost grace. And once you guys find this one, it is pretty straightforward to find the converted tower. And that's actually going to be the one that we are going to need. So to get to the converted tower, go ahead and place a marker where I have my marker. If you guys placed the marker earlier on, this is going to be a lot easier for you. And then just go ahead and follow where I go in the video. So if you guys follow where I go, eventually you guys will find the converted tower lost grace. And once you find the converted tower lost grace, we are set to start up the sword setup. So we're ready, and it only takes a few minutes. And once we have it all complete, we are set to get the sword. So let's jump right on into how to actually unlock the sword now that we have these parts of the map unlocked. So starting at the converted tower grace, you're going to make your way on over to where I do. You're going to head north one more time, and there's going to be a witch that actually shoots poison. Now, I recommend taking off a little bit of your armor, as armor does reduce the effects that the poison have on you. You're actually going to want to get fully poisoned. So let her hit you a couple times. She'll release some poison. Go in the poison a little bit. Make sure you get fully poisoned, and that little bar turns like a dark green, and it says poison on the top. From there, you guys want to run away from her. So you shouldn't die. You should just get poisoned just like I am. There is a boss, so you're going to want to go around the boss. Otherwise, the boss will mess up the glitch. He will like shoot. He can shoot arrows and stuff at you, so you're going to want to fully avoid him and head on over to this little rock where I am heading in the video right here. So start heading towards this rock. Avoid the boss, because if you do hit the boss is going to come after you and he's going to shoot stuff at you, and it's going to kill you right away before you can even get on this rock. So you're going to make your way over to this rock. From this rock, you are going to jump where I jump in the gameplay. So you're going to see this little ledge right here. Jump with your horse on to that ledge. You may want to get a running head start. You're gonna have to double jump, so hit it and then jump again onto the second ledge, and then get off the horse. And once you guys get off the horse, you guys want to stand in this corner and basically wait until you die from the poison. So once you die from the poison, it's going to give you these options if you want to spawn at the stake or if you want to spawn at the Lost Grace. You guys are going to want to spawn at the stake, and once you guys click that, it is going to transport you to this other dimension. It's going to transfer you to the Moonlight Altar. From the Moonlight Altar, all you guys are going to want to do is follow where I go in the video. So hop on your horse and start heading southwest towards the castle. So you're going to want to start heading towards the castle. Hop on your horse. There is going to be a boss dragon at the front of the castle. I recommend just dodging him. You will lose to him, so don't do it. You will regret it because you're this close to getting the sword. So there is going to be Lost Grace in here, as well as some shards that you guys can pick up as well if you guys are interested in that. But we're going to make our way on over to the Grace. Obviously, first thing we're going to do is collect the Grace. Make sure we have that saved. And once we have that saved, there is going to be a little cave we can walk down into. So from there, make your way on over to this little cave and just walk down into the cave. Jump down. You won't die from this. I was hesitant at first because I didn't want to get this far and die, even though the Grace was right there. But there's going to be a couple ledges you are going to want to jump on. So just jump onto those, and then once you guys jump onto those, just simply run straight forward. It may be a little harder to see in the gameplay than it actually was like on screen, but just keep jumping and keep running, and eventually you guys are going to get to the ghost. So once you guys are over here, all you guys are going to want to do is talk to her, and once you guys talk to her, you guys are going to get this cutscene right here. You're basically going to put the ring on her finger, and it's going to give you this cutscene, and stuff's going to disappear, and then you guys will get the sword. So you guys can see once the cutscene is over, another girl will spawn. Simply just talk to her. Once you talk to her, she will also despawn. Make sure you guys can skip all the dialogue. It doesn't really matter. It's just basically a thank you, thank you, thank you. And once she despawns, you guys are going to wonder, where's the sword? Well, the sword's going to spawn in right there. And you guys can pick up the sword, and you guys have successfully gotten the Moonlight Sword. This is the easiest way. You didn't have to fight any bosses, and you guys can really do this at a low level as well. I believe the minimum you have to be is level 9. So if you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.